1955 Ford F1. This paint has seen, it's an F100. This paint has seen better days. This paint, I'm showing you up the paint, it's got pinstriping on it, but this paint is so atrocious. It had been repainted at some point. I'm assuming it got painted sometime in the 70s. Because this bare metal here, but all of this is plastic body filler. This is all Bondo. That's why you get all those cracks and such. This paint, you know, I'm assuming there's probably original color down here. Maybe it was silver or white, maybe white, you know. But it's got, what, 16-inch Diamond D's on it, or 15-inch Diamond D's. You know, that's a rough-looking engine. I don't know, man, looks like a 351. A Windsor, that's what it looks like to me from right here. Air cleaner, looks rough. That chrome dress-up kit looks to be about at least 20 years old. You know, there's a lot of porosity in this sheet metal here. But I'm photographing it because it's still a survivor, as rough as it looks. And it looks really rough. Yeah, you see? Paint. It's like, I don't even know what they use for paint, but it's been painted several times because there are at least 3 layers of paint here. This car starting looking like Stonehenge. You got bare metal here, and then you got whatever was here. That's like 2 or 3 coats of paint. See that? Then you got these 2 here. That's about 2 coats. So there's probably a coat in the middle, like right there. So I'm thinking maybe at least 5 coats of paint on this thing. Oh, it says 1956. The plate says 55, but it's a 56. So, but you got a rear view mirror. That house is rusty. I mean, the rust is like really pervasive on this. It's funny because it's not really rusty as in all over. It's more like rusty as in the paint didn't adhere to the surface. So like the paint was cheap, the paint shrank. That's what it looks like, the paint shrank. It's got straight pipes coming out the rear. Pistol grip, gear selector. So it looks like an automatic. Stock dash, except for the aftermarket fancy head unit over there. There we go. Pliers on the window crank. You know I love that. It's got a aftermarket hole in the roof, sunroof. You know. Let's see here. Yeah, definitely, man. So distressed paint extends to the rear. Actually, the metalwork in the bed looks good, but the wood is rotted. And the bed itself is in tough. It's in tough shape. Tailgate's looking good. Nice steel bumper. Fire side. I didn't even know if these 55s do they angle? They open this way? I don't think so. As many as I've seen, yeah, no, you had to make that happen. So, you know, you got a tear in the sheet metal there. You got a heater core delete. Yeah, see, he's got hood pins here, so it was set up the other way, where the hinges go here in the corner. Take it easy. Hold on a minute. Look at the color on that satellite, that GTX. That color is crazy. way, but they're green. And over here, I want to show you this crate. This is awesome right here. This is great. This is a B61. It's a Mack. It's like a well, they made this stuff from like 1958 to like 1968. So it says B61. It also says it's got a Duramax and analysis in it. So I'm thinking the hood's not open, so I can't see, but I'm thinking he just dropped the body on a Silverado. Because it's got GMC wheels on it, and it's got an 8-lug GM pattern. So, so that's what it looks like to me. Looks like he may have just dropped the body, which was just a cab, and then fabricated up a bed. He dropped it on a GM 1-ton pickup, because that's a GM steering column with an aftermarket turn signal switch, and those are GM seats, at least the passenger one is, from a Tahoe or a Silverado or Suburban. Front one looks about the same. So it's got clearance lights up there. So diamond plate on the running boards. And I guess this is a fuel tank. Oh no. Oh, this is an alcohol cask. So the barrel has alcohol and it's wired into the exhaust with, you see, a spark plug at the top. So what he'll do is he'll spray alcohol into the exhaust, hit it with the spark plug, and the thing will shoot flames out the top. So that's a wine cask, and it's got a cork in the top, so you put like methanol or something flammable, some cheap liquor, some tight fender flares. What does he got here? He's got dual LEDs, circular tail lights. They're sweet. It's got the running board, it's running lights, clearance, Mack truck. Okay, trying to get over here. Okay, so I'll show you this side too. Had to probably drill some little drain holes in that so the water doesn't accumulate. This has not been painted. I'd hit it with something to keep the patina on it. Hardwood on the bed. This is some good stuff. I mean, this is some high quality steel. It's like angle iron right here, some good steel. This bed is great work, man. This is good work. All right. I mean, even this cask, if you'd only use half the bed, it's still functional. Of course, what I would have did was, I would have moved this fuel filler neck further up, just so I still have some functionality to this bed. And plus, there's nothing for straps or anything. Put some hooks or some eyelets, so I can still use the bed as something. I can strap down a mattress or something. This, as it stands, I mean, I'm not knocking it, but this is not a functional bed. You build a pickup truck, but you got a bed, you can't do anything. Hey, look at that. 1969 Oldsmobile 98 convertible. Jeez. No offense, folks. I can see the Bondo in the paintwork from here. Jeez. Whew. But anyway. Oh, look at that. We got a Impala wagon, a Bel Air wagon. Okay. You see? Most of those guys haven't paid to come in. I think the registration for this was more than other shows there are. Most other shows, registration is maybe $5, $25. I think this show registration is like $70. So guys just come and run the strip. And Lake George is not a big village. I think the strip is like 1.5 miles, and that's it. Cracked glass, but this rear view mirror is brand new. It's good. It's got his air filter in here. I mean, this is an awesome build though, man. Especially when you just take the body. He's got his turn signals, his brand new lenses. What I would have did is I would have put some LEDs in the headlights too. And all right. Got a third one we got. Oh, we got a whole row here. What is this thing? Oh, jeez. Rat rod extraordinaire. Look at the radiator overflow. It's a skeleton head. That's creative. I give him points. All right. Registration says 1947 Dodge. He's got wrenches bolted to the front bumper with chain link, like bumperettes. Oh, what name brand is that? Because normally a guy's not going to do that. This guy, I'm going to give it to him because these are SK wrenches. So this guy got some money. That's SK. He tapped holes in the SK to put it here. I don't know if I do that, man. You know, maybe some Harbor Freight, Pittsburgh or something, but SK, woo. What is this one here? This one is, it says Armalloy. I don't think that company's in existence anymore, but still. Armstrong, that's it, Armstrong. This guy's a big spender, man. He's got his parking lights, his turn signals. He's got a 318 in here. See, I like that. He stayed in the family. Everybody else who remain unnamed put a Chevy 350 in their rat rod. This guy held true. He held true. He put a Dodge 318. So. Oh. Jeez, I jumped the gun. That's not a 318, that's a 350 also. Well, I was feeling good for him. I would have put a 318 in it if it's me. But, you know, that's the difference between my project and this. It's got a brand new alternator on it. We got some weird Canucks next to me talking that Canadian language. About it. I was really hoping this guy put a 318 in, but it's a 350. Because I'm looking at the valve covers, I'm saying 318, and then I'm looking at the water pump, and then I'm looking at the distributor in the back, it's Delco Remy. Oh, this guy put a Chevy 350 in here. Come on, man. No, listen, I'm not going to tell a guy to do what he wants to do, but how come you guys don't express some creativity, that kind of creativity? Put a 318 in there, right? He's got a fuel cell or a boat tank. Solid piece of plywood in the bed. He's got no brake drums in the rear. So I really don't know how that's working for him. Disc brakes in the front. It's got drum brakes in the rear, but there's no rotor. There's no drum on that rotor. I mean, there's no drum on this wheel, I'm sorry. And you see, there's the shoes right there. There's no drum on that wheel.
I like that.
Let's see what it looks like on this side. Yeah, see, he's got a drum on this side. He's got a drum, fire extinguisher. Oh, excuse me.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. I'm just
Yeah, I think that's the way I would go too. Yeah, right? Get reliability.
And we got another. This, 37 Ford. I gotta keep my mind on this grill. Once again, I'm trying to look through here, see what he's got. All right, he's got a Ford. There's a small block in here. Man.
Yeah.
37 Ford. bench seat. Yeah. That Dodge really upset me, man. I don't like that. I mean, what happened? There's no trouble with it. Oh, look like somebody cracker got caught in the rain. My crackers got caught in the rain. I just don't know what to do with my crackers in the rain. You can't say for me, so I just can't stop my crackers in the rain. They got mushy. Nothing's worrying. Oh, it's a manual too. All right. Well, at least that bench seat is something I can work with. You know, you can actually put your whole butt and leg on that seat right there. Yep. This one's, as you can tell, I mean, I'm recording these videos in FHD, so that's full high definition. So hopefully most of you guys can see this thing's got Bondo all over the thing. Whew. I don't think there's 4 inches of this car that don't have Bondo on it. I mean, in that case, you might as well kept it like this. This is another 55, 56 F1. It's got a V8 in it. It's got those fancy headlights. F100, 55. IBS septic drain. That's this guy's company, I guess. Drum brakes in the front. IBS septic. We rush so you can flush. Oh, I like that seat. I like the stitch in the seat and the side, the door trim. You know, once again, this is another one. Looking at that, this car's been painted about 4 or 5 times. So, it's got a beer bottle opener. It's got 18s, and it's 5-star pattern. Open 24 hours. Oh man, the bed. Oh, it's got a hot dog bun in this bed. Look at that. The wood is rotten. The bed is really tore up. It's rusty. Well, new taillights. We're number 1 in the number 2 business. It's sweet. Steel bumper. Alright. That looks like what, a fire extinguisher or something? General air product? I don't know. So, I mean, this is respectable side pipes. You know, I consider this to be a rat rod because it's absolutely unrestored. But that mirror is not functional for nothing. That mirror is not functional for nothing. As a motor vehicle operator. Well, that's a pretty interesting tour. We started with a 56 and ended with a 55. Ford F100. Then we had a 1937 in the middle here. Then a 1946 Dodge that really disappointed me. And look what appears to be, I'm going to say like a 1961 Mack, which I really thought was awesome. But, let's keep it moving.